Back on the point with Emily and Torts. Marc-Andre Fleury, let's take a look at his career. Fleury's era in Pittsburgh will be looked at fondly over time, if for no other reason than he won 3 Stanley Cups while he was in a Penguins uniform. Then he was famously taken in the Golden Knights expansion draft. Remember this scene where Sidney Crosby's watching his buddy walk out in the Golden Knights attire and he's throwing lasers at everyone in the audience? We're still feeling that. Then, at the spry young age of 36, he won the Vezina Trophy as the NHL's top goaltender for the first time. 6 shutouts, 928 save percentage, 26 wins. So, face of the franchise just won the Vezina, so naturally, he gets traded. On top of that, his agent Alan Walsh called him to say the Chicago trade news was broken on Twitter. Not the best way to find out. Here's Weeksy. He caught up with Flower.
Oh my goodness! Marc-Andre Fleury.
Spectacular save.
Key saves at key moments in the game.
Marc-Andre Fleury, are you not entertained?
You play with so much flavor, which I love. And when you make the saves, you give it that little extra, the entertainment. And a diving save by Fleury!
That's why I play goalie, right?
Yeah.
I love making saves, right? I'm not trying to show off. I just like it. You know, it makes me smile, makes me happy to make a good one, right?
Hello!
That is as good a save as you will ever see.
You're a big prankster too, right? So what's the best prank that you've done so far? That you can say here?
I like going in the bedroom, like in the hotel.
In the room,
Yeah,
on the road.
yeah. Because then you can do a few things, right? Usually I like to crank up the heat and then call down for a wake-up call maybe at 4 a.m. And then the alarm clock, I hide it under the bed or behind the TV. Right? So then that rings at like 5 in the morning.
Right.
So they think the TV's like working, so then they try to shut, I don't know, because they're sleeping. Anyway, what I've been told. Or the toilet, you know that one, sir?
No. Tell us.
You know when you flush the toilet, the water comes back, right, in the tank, and then it stops. So that tube is usually rubber, and then you can like pull it out of the thing. So then when you flush this, then the water keeps squirting at them, and it never stops because it doesn't fill the tank.
So good.
That makes a mess, though. But
I didn't know you were a part-time plumber too. That's funny.
just little things.
Some big NHL news today. The Vegas Golden Knights have traded goaltender Marc-Andre Fleury to the Chicago Blackhawks.
It's always a shock, right? I think for anybody to get traded, right? So, yeah, it took a little time to get around it, but I'm happy now and I'm glad where things are.
What was the key for the decision for you? Because you were thinking about maybe retiring.
Still wanted to play. Obviously, I talked with Stan a few times, and you know, he gave me some time and space, and made some great moves in the summer, right? Tried to improve the team. I think everybody's excited about this season, and got me excited too, right? And I was looking forward to come here and meet the guys.
You're going to go down as maybe the 3rd winningest goalie all time in NHL history. Roberto Luongo, Patrick, Marty, yourself. Do you ever think about where you are and how much you've accomplished?
I think it's pretty cool, right? It's very humbling to me, you know, among these guys, and I feel fortunate to do this as a job, right? And it doesn't feel like one, but yeah, so I try to enjoy it.
Hawks play the Avalanche tonight on TNT. Marc-Andre Fleury is 8 wins away from becoming the 3rd goalie all-time to reach 500 wins. He's still probably 2 seasons away from passing Patrick Roy. Let's bring back in Brian Boucher. So Boucher, Fleury turns 37 in November, but he's the reigning Vezina Trophy winner. What part of Fleury's game stands out to you the most?
You know, Artur, to me, it's the athleticism that he plays with. You know, when he broke into the league at 18 years old, I think a lot of people wondered if he could play that athletically, that aggressively, and have longevity in his career. Well, here he is, ready to turn 37 years old, and the answer is yes. Guy takes tremendous care of his body. He's calmed his game down. He's not the same goaltender that he was when he was 18 years old. He's in the blue paint a lot more, which means he has to move a lot less. But the athleticism is still there. And as somebody who retired at 36 years old, I can tell you that the skills diminish quickly once you get over 30 years old. The fact that he's still able to play at a high level, to me, is remarkable. And the thing about him, too, is his style, you know, it's not a blocking style. It's not about percentages all the time. He's a guy that's a throwback, a guy that plays like Marty Brodeur, Dominic Hasek, Grant Fuhr, guys that really were showmen out there. You know, nowadays these goaltenders, you look at them, they all kind of look the same. They block pucks, but not Marc-Andre Fleury. Plays with tremendous athleticism and has a great zest for the game, and I think that's something that we should celebrate.
Brian.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.